Okay, good evening, guys. How are you doing today? Good evening, online. Good evening. Okay, so if I remember yesterday, I gave you one task to go through all the. Have you gone through all those things? Huh? Are you comfortable now? Did you understand everything what we have learned? Yes. Online. How about you? Have you gone through the entire EC2 console and those 7 steps? Okay, nice. So what we're gonna do today is we'll go and launch EC2 instance and we'll try to connect to it. Okay, let's do that. So let me log in. Three, 8, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Online, can you please confirm? Can you see my screen and can you hear me well? Okay, so let's move on to EC2. Okay, so this is what we have the console and where we should go now in order to launch an EC2 instances. On the left side, we have instances. Click on it and then launch instance. And now you have to tell me what to select, what not to select, right? So click on launch instance. Name. Okay, Linux instance. You can give any name. Okay. And next here, browse more AMIs. Wow. Nice. Free tier only. Then, that is by default. Okay. Okay. Next, T2 micro. Next, did you create a key pair? Okay, that's fine. Which one? 5:30 p.m. batch. Next, I cannot select. How? Click on edit. You should tell me, no, I don't know. So VPC is this subnet. Go with 1A. Okay. Auto assign in public IP. Enable, disable. Enable. Create security group or select existing. Select existing. Select default. Do I need to go there? No. Do I need to do any changes here? No. So here in advanced details, yesterday we have seen all these things, but here I'll show you what is this termination protection. Remember what is termination protection? What is that? Huh? What is termination protection? You cannot what delete? Delete. Is there any concept called delete? Terminate, no? Right? Terminate. So basically, if you enable this option, you cannot terminate the EC2 instance. So you need to disable this and then terminate. So I'll show you that option. So I'll make it as termination protection enable. It's not mandatory, but I'm just showing you. Okay. So rest everything, keep it default and click on launch. So congratulations. So you have your first EC2 instance launched. And What is the instance state here? So there are 6 states. How many states are there? So you need to learn one more song. Okay. So when you launch an EC2 instance, the state is pending, and then it will move to running. Pending, running. So now it is, what is it now? Running. So if you stop EC2 instance, stopping, stopped. What is that? Stopping, stopped. When you terminate the EC2 instance, shutting down, terminated. What's that? So total, how many states are there? 6 states. So you should sing like this. Pending, running, stopping, stopped, shutting down, terminated. One more time with me. Pending, running, stopping, stopped, shutting down, terminated. One more time. Pending, running, stopping, stopped, shutting down, terminate. So if you stop the EC2 instance, what is the state? Stopping, stopped. If you terminate the EC2 instance, what is the state? Shutting down, terminate. When you launch an EC2 instance, what is the state? Pending, running. So just now I launched the EC2 instance and you see, now it is running. So remember yesterday I told you for every instance, there will be an instance ID. Yes or no? There will be an instance ID and instance state is running. What is the instance type that we have used? T2 micro. Status checks. How many status checks are there? 2. What are those? System status check and instance status. So these 2/2 checks should be passed or not? So this automatically will be done by whom? AWS. Do we need to do anything here? No. So now it is initializing. If you refresh and if you wait for a couple of minutes, automatically this will come as 2/2 checks are passed. And alarm. Alarm concept is in which service? Cloud Watch. So we'll talk in Cloud Watch, not here. In which availability zone we have the EC2 instance? 1A. So all this entire information, do you see, if you select the EC2 instance, do you see here we have detail section? Do you remember I told you, if you want to see the instance metadata, information about the instance, in which section that you should see? Detail section, no? So this is the detail section. So in this detail section, you have all the information, all information. Okay. So we have detail, say that details, status and alarms, monitoring, security, networking, storage, tags. Okay. So all these things are related to this EC2 instance. So if I refresh, what is this now? 2/2 checks are passed. So that will be here. Okay, before that, let's go one by one. So we have the status. I mean, we have the details here. In this, in this detail section, you will get to know the information about this EC2 instance. What are this information? You see the instance ID and you see this. What is this? Public IP. When you're launching the EC2, did you enable the public IP or not? For that reason, we have got the public IP. If you have select auto assign public IP as disabled, you will get this. You will not. So this is the public IP and this is the private IP. This private IP will be automatically assigned by whom? AWS. Okay. And then this is a public IP, this is a private. And for every server, there will be a IP address and the host name. Yes or no? For every server, there will be a host name and then IP address. Yes or no? We discussed it. So here also for EC2 instance, you have the IP address and you have the host name. Do you see this here? Host name. This is the host name. And do you see what is the public IP? Say that. 35, 154, 128, 121, 142. And do you see the same IP address here? Is there in there the public DNS or not? Yes or no? Huh? Now, this is the public IP. If I stop and start the EC2 instance, what will happen to this public IP? Yes or no? It will change. Should we check? Should we check that? Okay. So now, if you select this, and I'm just taking this public IP. Okay. So here I copied, I am putting in the chat. That is the IP address. So if I stop instead, what should happen? IP address will change. So, okay. If the public IP address changes, public DNS will also change or not? Yes or no? That is certification question. Please write down in a book. So I'll write it here in Notepad. If the public IP changes for the EC2 instance, public DNS will also change. Okay. So if the public IP changes for the EC2 instance, public DNS will also change. So, okay, see here how to stop and start the EC2 instance. If you select it here, I'll show you how to connect later. Do you see this here? We have instance state. And if you see here, we can stop instance, we can start instance, we can reboot instance, we can remember Hibernate also yesterday we learned there is an option and then terminate. So now what we need to stop it. How to stop? Just click on stop. And if we click on stop, what is the status? Stopping, stopped. So if I click on stop and it says, after you stop EC2 instance, you are no longer charged use or data transfer fees for it. Yes or no? Did we learn that if you stop the EC2 instance, it will be bill? It will not be bill. But you have, okay, now you have launched an EC2 instance. How many volumes are there for this EC2 instance? Only one volume. Which volume is that? Root volume. So if you stop an EC2 instance, root volume will be still there or not? AWS will charge for it, but not now. In real time, I'm saying after 1 year. In free tier, AWS will not charge. But remember, if you stop an EC2 instance, AWS will not charge for the EC2 instance, but it will charge for the resources which is attached to that EC2 instance. Yes or no? You need to keep that in mind. So like, however, you will still be billed for associate resources such as attached EBS volume and associated Elastic API. Yes or no? You have Elastic API also we have discussed, correct? If you keep it ideal, if you keep it ideal, AWS will charge for it or not for Elastic IPs. For that reason, it's saying. So please keep this in mind. Write down, this is important. If you stop the EC2 instance, AWS will not charge for the EC2 instance. But AWS will charge for associated resources like EBS volumes and ERP. Okay, ma? Okay. So now I'm going in, stopping it. Okay. So did you also wrote that? There are how many states are there? 6 states. Please write down that also. Otherwise, you'll forget later. There are 6 instance states. So when you launch EC2 instance, state is pending, running. When you stop the EC2 instance, then Stopping, stopped. When you terminate the EC2 instance, shutting down, terminated. Okay, nice. So should I go and stop it? I click on stop. And now immediately this has moved to, do you see here? Stopping. And after some time, after a couple of, after maybe in a minute, it will be stopped. So if you stop it, so we are checking the IP address. No, if you stop and start, what will happen? This public IP address will change. See, IP address is gone or not? So it is stopped. So now what was the IP address? It was 142 in the end. So now I'm going to start it. How to start it, Nana? And then start instance. Now again, it will be pending. It will come to running. So now let's see what IP address will get it, because you have stopped and start. But private IP will change? No. Very good. See, public IP address is gone and public DNS is also gone. So let's wait. Still it is pending. Running. Do you see the IP address got changed or not? So that is why it is called it as a public IP. So public IP is dynamic. Public IP is dynamic. Is it clear on the public IP? So see, if the public IP changes, public DNS will also change or not? Yes, it's changed. But private IP changed? No. So inside this, and let's talk about what is the another IP address which is static. Elastic IP. Should I show you that also, elastic IP? So now we have this public IP, Nana. I don't want public IP, but I want to assign elastic IP for this EC2 instance. How? On the left side, do you see elastic IP here? Go there and then allocate elastic IP address. Click on it. So in which region? AP South -1. Remember this global accelerator. Don't create any global accelerators now. So just go ahead and click on allocate. See, IP address got allocated by AWS. So we have this IP address. Did I associate to any of the EC2 instances now? No. But if you keep it like this, it will be charged or not? It will be charged. So what you need to associate to the EC2 instance. How? Select it and then go to actions. And you see here, associate elastic IP. Click on it. Here, we need to select the instance. Which instance? Linux instance. And click on. And here you have the private IP also will get it automatically, whether choose it or if you don't choose also doesn't matter. And do you see reassociation? Allow this elastic IP address to be reassociated. If at all it already has one elastic IP to the EC2 instance, if you are allocating a new one, it will get replaced. So do you are alerting a new one here? Reassociating? No. So just click on associate. So what you do here? Nothing you do. I'm canceling it. How? Click on actions, associate elastic IP to which instance? Linux instance, and click on associate. Now I associated. If I associate, that public IP is gone or not? That public IP is gone. So if I see here and you got a new IP. Do you see elastic IP is now here? And this elastic IP, public IP, both are same now. Is it possible to have public IP different, elastic IP different? That combination is not possible. Do you see this here? Now should I go and stop and start? This will change? It should not change as per the logic that we have learned. And do you see this? I'm copying it and putting in the chat. So let's go ahead and then stop. Click on stop. Stopping, stopped. What? Uh, no, no, no. No, it will take time. So why it is taking this much time to be stopped? For that reason, no, it will take. Do you see? Now it is stopped. IP address change? No. So now I'm going and starting it. I click on start. Let's see whether IP address will change or not. There is a question, sir. We'll always associate Elastic API to EC2 instance. We'll always associate Elastic API to EC2 instance or what? Elastic API will be associated to the EC2 instance only for now. But can you associate this Elastic API to load balancer also? Which is the load balancer support static IPs? Which load balancer supports static IPs? Huh? Which load balance? How many types of load balancers are there? What are those? CLB, ALB, NLB, GLB. Out of this, which one will provide static IPs? Did you wrote? Go to that paper. Yes. What a book. Which one, Nana? NLB, no? How many IPs? One static IP per availability zone. That static IP is nothing but Elastic IP. So for the moment, Elastic IP will be associated to EC2 instance and also for the load balancers. Okay, see here, guys. Now it is running. IP address changed? No, it didn't change. So that is the difference between public IP and Elastic. But do you all understood now how to launch an EC2 instance and how to assign public IP and Elastic IPs? And what is the difference between them now? Very good. So guys, see here in this detail section, you see so much of information. Do you see here? Instance type, Elastic IP, which VPC, which subnet is that, right? And then which platform is that, which AMI, whether we have enabled the monitoring or not, termination protection enabled or not, when did you launch the EC2 instance, everything, every information you see it in the detail section. That is details. So generally 99% why we go to detail section is to get the IP address. To get the IP. So let's say, for example, so which key pair is attached? File. Understood? So by seeing like this, you can easily find out what is attached where and all. Okay. Now clicking. So now here, status and alarms. This one is in. You see that new is there. Previously, it was not there. It was just status. Instance status was there. Status check was there. Now they have changed to status and alarms. And do you see there are how many types of status checks are there? Two types. What are those? System status check, instance check. So both are running or not? So if both are running, then only it says 2/2 checks are passed here. Otherwise, can you log into EC2 instance? No. And alarms concept, I'll show you in CloudWatch, not now. Coming to monitoring. Monitoring is also related to what? CloudWatch. But if at all you want to monitor, can you monitor your CPU utilization of the EC2 instance? Yes. If you click on this symbol, it will show here. And this is the how much? 0.04 is the CPU utilization at the moment. So you see the nice graph here. Just now I have launched an EC2 instance. For that reason, you don't have any data. If you keep it for a few hours, so automatically you see the nice data. And there are two types of monitorings, no? Basic monitoring and detail monitoring. And do you see this here? 11:30, 11:35, 11:40, 11:45. That meaning every 5 minutes. So that is basic monitoring, which is free or not. But if you want to go and check every second, 5 minutes, 10, 1 minute, chargeable. Don't do that. Okay. So this is related your monitor. You can monitor your network and everything here. Coming to security. Security meaning is related to what? Security group. Which is a security group that we are using for here? Default security group. So do you know how to do the inbound rules and outbound rules for the default security group? Do you know how to add inbound rule to the security group or not? Yesterday we did know. How? On the left side, either you can go here and do it or you can do it from here also. But I don't recommend to do it from here. Go here and then do the inbound rules. Okay, now? How? Go to inbound rules. Next, edit inbound rules. Okay. So let's say, for example, I have this. Now, can you tell me how to add SSH? Edit inbound rule. Add rule. SSH. My IP. Save. That's it. And it is same as, so here, if you go to here security, which security group is attached to this EC2 instance, you will get to know. Default. Networking is related to the same IP address related things will come here. Storage is related to your what, Nana? EBS volumes. So what is the volume here? What is the root volume device name? /dev/sdn. Whenever you see /dev/sdn, that meaning that volume is, what volume is that? Root volume. And how much GB size it is? This. And when it is attached, everything you'll get to know here. Is it encrypted? No. And the same volume can also be seen here. If you click on volumes here, the same volume, you can see it here also. Let's say you have here 20 volumes. Is it possible to understand which volume is attached to which EC2 instance? No. For that reason, either you can go ahead and then, do you see, attach to Linux instance, or else go here to instance and go to storage. You can see which volume is that. And if you click here, it will go to the same volume here. If I click on it, Nana, it will go to the same. See, same volume. So those are the options here. Tags, you can give the tags. How many tags you can give per resource? Maximum 50 tags. Very good. So do you all understood? What are the options that we have here? So now I want you to launch Windows EC2 instance. Can you help me how to launch? How? Launch instance? No. We need to log in, no? So I'm launching the EC2 instance here, and I'll call it as Windows instance. Next, browse, retire. Windows, I'm asking Windows. Which one? Windows, Microsoft Windows here, 22 ways. Which one? Select here. Rest are all same or not? Rest will be the same. T2 micro is fine. And then 530 batch, edit. And this time, should I put it in 1B? Yes, you can put it in 1B. Here, existing security groups, default. And then, see, for it is GP2. For Linux, it is GP3. Okay. Yeah, 30 GB is the default one. So do you want the termination protection? Not required. But I just want to show you. Click on launch. Now, do you understood how to launch Windows EC2 instance and Linux EC2 instance? Yes. Now, let us try to connect to that EC2 instance. Log into that machine. How to log into the machine? Let's see. So meanwhile, this is coming. So you want me to log into the Windows machine or Linux machine first? Linux, because Windows is coming up. It is cooking. So let's go to Linux instance. So in order to connect to the Linux instance, what is the software that you need to use? Putty. Which one? Remember Putty? So you need to download Putty. How to download Putty, you know? How to download movies, you know? You know, that you know. Downloading Putty, you don't know. So here, go here, go to Google. Here say download Putty for Windows. First link, open that. Do you see the first link here? Download Putty. Click on this download Putty. So if you come down here, do you see? Are we using 64-bit x86, 64-bit ARM, 32-bit? 64-bit x86. So I need to click on this one. Click. And then open it. Go here and then just double click on it. That's it. That is Putty. Super difficult, no? You understand how to download Putty now? How to download? Okay, I'm just giving this URL to you also online. Take it. And we have download Putty. And does the Putty supports PEM file? It supports what? PPK file. So in order to convert PEM to PPK, what is the software that we need to install? Putty Gen, no? So if you come down, do you see Putty Gen? First, second, third. First one. Click on it. Click on it. Download it. That's it. We have open it. That's you understand how to download Putty and PuttyGen? Everyone? Okay, so I'm closing it. So now you know how to download the Putty and PuttyGen. So, so first thing is I need to open Putty or I need to convert PEM to PPK. Convert PEM to PPK. For that, what software that I need to open? PuttyGen. So I'm opening PuttyGen. I opened. I clicked on PuttyGen. I click on PuttyGen. Now, guys, this converting PEM to PPK is only one-time process. You don't need to do it every time. So please listen this carefully. It's very easy. How to do it? Open PuttyGen and click on load. Aim. So click on load. And which one you need to load? PEM file, no? But it is showing here PPK file. And you need to select all files. If you select all files, do you see here 5:30 p.m. batch PEM file is there? Open. Okay. And then you need to click on save private key. Which one you need to click on? Save private. Click on save private key. Click on yes. And then here, that's it. Give the name 5:30 p.m. batch dot ppk. Save. That's it. You tell me now how to do it. Huh? Open. Open PuttyGen. Now load. Select all files and select PEM file. Open. And now save private key. Yes. Give the name and then save it. Okay, Nana? Everyone understood how to convert PEM to PPK now? You have the PPK file now. Keep it PEM and PPK in one place. Very safe. So now we need to connect. So if you want to connect, which is a software that we need to, which is a tool that we need to use? Putty. So I am opening Putty. I opened Putty. You just need to click on the TXE file. Okay. And here you see the host name or IP address. Here I need to put the IP address. You select which one we are using which one? Linux instance. Which IP address I need to put, Nana? Private IP or public IP? Public IP. Can you use private IP here? No, you cannot connect it. So copy the public IP. Go here and then paste it. On the left side, you see SSH here. Expand it. You see auth here. You see auth here. Expand it. And you see credentials. Click on it. And you see private key for authentication. And you need to click on browse and select which one, Nana? PPK file. So 5:30 p.m. PPK. This is how you need to select it. I'm canceling it. You tell me how to do it. Okay. Open Putty here. Paste the IP here. Expand SSH. Auth. Credentials. First or second? First, browse and select PEM file. Clear? As I want to increase the size, so I'm in appearance, I'm just changing the font. Bold to 8. Clear, Nana? And click on open. And here you need to accept it. What you need to click on? Accept. And it is asking for the user. What is the default username for Linux? Why? What is the delay? Or nine, why am EC2 minus user. What? EC2 minus user. EC2 minus user. Enter. Guys, congratulations. Now you are on to the line expression. Do you all understood how to launch a Linux machine, how to connect to it? And from here, you can do the Linux practice. Are you guys attending Linux classes? Why? Huh? It was already started, huh? New batch didn't start it, huh? Okay, maybe in the evening times, new batch will start maybe 4 or 4, I don't know when. No, they will 5:30, no, they might start at 4 o'clock. Okay, so once it starts, it's free for you. Okay, please try to join. Linux commands are very important. I told you that. So in real time, applications can be deployed on Windows machines also, on Linux machines also. Just imagine you have joined some company and they are using Linux machines completely. What will you do? It's very hard, right? So yes, of course, online people can also join Linux, not only offline. Online, offline for everyone. It is complimentary. It is free. So just go ahead and then when the batch is announced, check with admin. Oh, who's your admin? Shrikant. So check with admin. So when the Linux class will start, so just try to attend and then get some knowledge there. Okay, Nana? What time? The time is not decided. It's not me, no. It's another Imran, Mr. Imran. So they will announce the batch. You will get to know. Check it in the website, or you have telegrams also, no? They'll announce. Okay. So you all understood, Nana, how to log into the Windows Linux machines? So now can you tell me, so should we go and log into the Windows machines now? Yes or no? How? Okay, so now let's select the Windows machine. Windows machine support PEM file or not? Yes, it support. So what is the tool that we use? Remote desktop connection. Which one? Remote. So here, do you see this here? In every laptop, you have just type remote desktop connection. Just type remote, you will get it automatically. Open this. And what you need to put here? IP address. Whose IP address? Windows IP. Public or private? Public. Make sure that 2/2s are passed. So copy this and paste it. And simply click on connect. Is it connecting? रुको जरा सबर करो. Oh God. What is that? Did it connected? It got an error. What is the problem? I'm not able to connect to the Windows machine. What is the problem? Why it is not connecting? Huh? Huh? So from tomorrow you need to eat badam, huh? Kacha badam. What is the problem? I'm not able to go and meet Bahubali. What is the problem? Who is the problem? Kattappa is the problem. Is he allowing me? So who is Kattappa here? So if you want to connect to the EC2 instance, it is secured by the security group. Which security group we have selected? Default security. For that default security group, what we need to allow? RDP. Did we allow RDP? Then how did it connect? Huh? So purposefully I did this so that you will understand. So remember for lifelong, if you are not able to connect to any of the EC2 instance, first check security group, whether the port protocol is allowed or not. If it is, if you're not able to connect to the Linux machine, check protocol. Which protocol? SSH is allowed or not. If you're not able to connect to the Windows machine, check RDP is connected. Okay. So now you tell me how to add. Where should I go? Where? Left side. Security groups. Next. Select this. Editor. Add rule. Which one? RDP, MyAP, and save roles. Should I go now and click on it? Now it's connecting. So it is asking for the user. What is the default username for Windows? Administrator. What some people what they do, sir, they said, sir, how many times I try to log in, I'm not able to log in, sir. But it is getting username password, but I'm not able to log in. So when I tried that, the problem is, huh? Without eyes. Without eyes. Yeah. Babu, Babu. Okay. Okay. So here, the problem is, you know what? What's the problem? They said they are not able to log in at all. How many times they tried also? The, the problem was they don't know administrator spelling. So they are putting something is missing there. Admin, I is missing. Yes, something. They are lying. They are not able to connect. So you need to be careful with the administrator spelling also. If spelling is wrong, you cannot able to connect. So here, password is asking. How do you retrieve the password? Using PEM file. Very good. So how you know? Go to instance. Which one? Windows. Go to actions. And here in security, get Windows password. Get Windows password. You tell me where, Nana? Actions, security, get Windows password. And here it is asking for 5:30 p.m. batch. By seeing this, you need to understand which PEM file is associated to this EC2 instance. Which PEM file is associated? 5:30. So we need to upload that PEM file. So PEM file is a public key, private key? Private key. For that reason, it's saying upload private key. Who has public key? AWS has a public key. So I need to click on upload. Which one I need to upload? Here, select all, okay, 5:30 p.m. batch. Which one? PP ga PEM file? PEM. Open it. And then it says correct. You have uploaded and click on decrypt password. And you see this very big nasty Bluetooth password. Okay. So copy this. You understood how to retrieve the password of the Windows machine? You tell me how again. So I click down here. Tell me how. Select actions, security, get Windows password, upload, and then 5:30 p.m. batch and decrypt password. And how many times you retrieve this, you will get the same password or different password. So copy this, go here, and then paste it and click on OK. And say yes. And congratulations, now you are into the Windows machine. Okay. Excited. Okay. Okay, Nana. So now it is taking time to load because why? How much super GB RAM it has? 1 GB RAM. For that reason, it'll take a little bit slow because it's 1 GB RAM, no? It'll take a little bit slow. So do you all understood how to log into Windows machines and Linux machine, how to connect to it? Everyone? There is a question. Sir, is it possible to change default username? Remember, administrator is the local user. If you change the password of it, there is no use of PEM file. Does the PEM file will know the password? If you change it, you know the password. But because for that reason, don't change it. And if you don't want to use administrator, what is the concept that you should use? Active Directory. Remember Active Directory? So in Active Directory, create username and password, log in with your own username and password. Until then, you need to use only administrator and the password. Password also, you can change it from your, go here in your machine, right click here, go to, where is that? Somewhere, device computer management, and there you have users, administrator password, you can change it. But if you change it using PEM file, you cannot retrieve it. I'm telling you. Okay. Ibrahim, it's for you. Nana, is this clear, everyone? Is this clear till here, everyone? Okay. And now what we're going to do is, there is a question from Jayalakshmi. For every new instance, admin password is same or will change? For every new EC2 instance, admin, the password is same or different? For every EC2 instance, password is same or different? Different or same? Different. So it will be different. Okay. Okay. So now we have connected all this. We did all these things, and you know how to connect. And some people asked, sir, how to log in? We have Mac machines, Apple. We have Windows, but there are few people from US joined, no? So they have what? A Mac machine. So Mac machine is nothing but in the back end, it's Linux only, no? So guys, anyone here online, those who are using Mac machines? So if you want to connect to the Linux machines using Mac, you have terminal. Mac machine has terminal. Open the terminal. And then here, do you see here? Click on connect. And do you see this SSH command? So you need to use this command and put it in terminal and you connect it. And make sure that you open the terminal where you have the PEM file. In that directory, you need to open it. Or go to the directory where your PEM file is. And from there, you need to do the SSH command. So this is for Mac or anyone who want to connect from Linux machines to Linux machine. But this one is Linux to Linux. From Windows to Linux, PuTTY. Or in our Windows machine also, if you go to command prompt, we have SSH. From here also, you can do SSH. From Git Bash also, you can do. There are multiple ways you can connect to the Linux. MobaXterm is there. Git Bash is there. Command prompt is there. PuTTY is there. There's so many tools that you can do it. So there is a question here. Sir, you said for EBS root volume, AWS has charged after instance termination. Is there any solution for this? It is not after instance termination. It is Prashant. Prashant is asking, sir, you said if the EC2 instance is terminated, EBS volume will be charged. But the question is, if you terminate the EC2 instance, EBS volume will be deleted or will not be deleted? It will be deleted, no? So it will not be charged. But the question is, when you stop the machine, when you stop the EC2 instance, definitely the volume will be charged. Anyways, volume will be charged when you are launch the EC2, not now, after 1 year. After 1 year, you launch an EC2 instance, it is running. And if you think that, sir, I don't want this machine, so you stop the machine. And AWS will not charge for that EC2 instance, but AWS will, it has the root volume attached, no? How many volumes we are attached, those for that volumes, they will be charged. And if you're asking, sir, is there any solution for it? What you do? Either you delete it, or else take a backup. What is a backup called? For volumes, snapshot. Take a snapshot and delete the volumes. From the snapshot, can you create a volumes again with the same data? That is a solution for it. Okay, Nana. Is this clear till here, everyone? Online? Okay. So now we know this. Let's go to that. None of these actions, all these things are when you're launching the EC2, all the options came, no? That options anytime you can change. Anytime you can change. But there are few important things that you need to remember here. Connect, you know how to connect. View details, you know, these details will come. Manage instance state, meaning start, stop, terminate, all these things. Coming to instance settings. Do all these settings, when you're launching the EC2 instance, we have the settings, no? That one, anytime you can change, for example. So there is a question here from Sayed. Sir, one request. Video of today's class. Please, it can be uploaded today itself so that we can do a revision today itself. As I noticed, video is uploaded 1 day delay. That is correct, I think. The video will be not immediately will be available. I'll tell you the reason behind it. You are all techies, no? Technical people, no? You're not like how we have our old people, the grandmas. No. So what will happen is this Zoom is recording our video. Yes or no? After the class is over, this Zoom meaning it is only our class running or it is so many classes running in Zoom. Just imagine, you cannot even imagine how many classes are running in Zoom now at the moment, at this time. Whole Naresh IT, including India, US, everywhere. It is same Zoom, same account. Same Zoom, same account. In that same Zoom, same account, ours is one of the class. Once the class is done, what will you do is it will automatically, once the class is done, it will automatically save this recording in Zoom. And Naresh IT has a program where whatever the saved videos are there, that will be uploaded into a LMS portal. You have LMS portal videos? Those who opted for videos, they have LMS portal. From there, it will get uploaded to the LMS. For that, it will take time because Zoom has thousands of GBs videos will be there per day. So as it will take time to go to your LMS, it will take 1 day delay for online people. Not you, maybe for that is the main reason. So there is no other chance. You need to wait for it, please. Hope you understood. Huh? For everyone, huh? Ask no. Okay. So, anyways, so if you want anything related to it, please check with the admins. Okay. Okay. So let us go with our technical thing. Okay. So read videos, everything you check with Srikanth. Huh? So here you have instance settings. You have here instance settings, and do you see all these options are attached to auto scaling group. Do we have any auto scaling group now? When we create auto scaling group, there you can attach the machines. Change termination protection. I don't know to which instance we have enabled termination protection. Linux only, no? Should I go and terminate and see? Click on terminate. If I click on terminate, do you see? It says, whenever you see this red color, don't think, oh, I got an error, I'm not able to do forward. No, just go and read it. Fail to terminate an instance, modify its disable API termination instance attribute and try again. That meaning termination option, we need to disable it. How? Select it, go to actions, instance settings, change termination protection, disable it, and then click on save. Once you click on save, what will happen now? Can I terminate it? You can terminate. So all those options are there, Nana. Change stop protection, change shutdown behavior. What was the shutdown behavior? Stop or terminate? Stop, no. What I want you to do it as a part of practice. Don't worry, I'll give the practicals. When you launch the EC2 instance, launch one EC2 instance and go to advanced, shutdown behavior, select terminate. By default, which one is there? Stop. You understand where I'm saying? When you're launching the EC2 instance, you have advanced section, no, at the bottom. There, if you go change shutdown behavior is stopped, select to terminate and launch machine. And log into the Windows machine like this. From this machine, go and shut down. What will happen? It will stop or it will terminate. Okay? It will get terminated. So I want you to do it. So for that, if you want to change this to terminate, and then if you from this machine, if you shut down, automatically the instance will be terminated. But in real time, will you select terminate? No, but I want you to just check it. Okay. Next. Auto recovery. You want to disable auto recovery? Don't disable it. Change instance type. What is this? What is our instance type? T2 micro. If you want to change the instance, why it is grayed out, by the way, tell me. Huh? Why it is grayed out? Huh? No, not about free tier. Okay, I'll ask the question. Is it possible to change the instance type while EC2 is running? No. Then what is this here? EC2 is running or not? Can you change the instance type? What do you need to do for that? Stop. If you stop it, this will get enabled and you can change from T2 micro to whichever you want. But do you change it now? Don't do it. But can you do it? Yes. But in real time, please remember, can you change the instance time while EC2 is running? No, you need to stop it. Same for here also. So all these things do not modify anything. These are all, remember, we discussed about Nitro enclaves. What is Nitro enclave? What is that? T. What is that? Trusted execution environment. If you want to process any sensitive data, go ahead. But this will applicable for T2 micro? No. So all these things, credit specification. What is related to credit specification meaning? CPU credits. Do you enable CPU credits? No, it will be charged. So all these things are related to it. Do not change it. And here you have edit user data. What is that? Edit user data. You know, did we enable user data? Did we put any user data? No. But remember, the user data will be executed only for the first time when you launch EC2 instance. And here it is already running. Does it make any sense to edit the user data now? No. But if you click on user data, but if you want to modify the user data, first you need to stop your EC2 instance and then modify it. Do we have any user data here? No. If you want to put it, what you need to do? Stop it, put it, and then run. That will execute. This is a certification question. Write down. To edit your instance user data, you need to stop. Okay. Nice. So then select it. Go to instance settings. Understood, Nana? All these options. Next, coming to the networking. In networking, I discussed about network interface 1, network interface 2, primary IP, secondary IPs. Remember, if you want to attach any network interface, if you want to detach any network interface, and here we have an option called Connect RDS database. What is that? Connect RDS database. You have the EC2 instance and you'll put application inside it. And the end of the day, that application need to be connected to your database or not? Database meaning which service? RDS, no. But did we discuss about RDS? No. But when we go for RDS, there we'll set up a databases. And then if you have any application in the EC2 instance, you can connect from here directly. Okay. So all these things are related to your IP addresses relating. If you want to disassociate any elastic IP, right? And this is source destination check. This is related to router. Actually, you don't need to go for all these things. This is related to your router. If you have any routing features inside this EC2 instance, you need to disable this option. Actually, that is networking advanced topic. And here your manage IP address. Can you assign multiple IP addresses? If you click on it, do you see here? Can you assign multiple secondary IPs? If at all required, you can do it. Otherwise, not required. And then in security, can you change the security group? How many security groups are there at the moment? Only one. Is there any, does it make any sense to change it? In real time, you can have many security groups, no? Anytime you can change the security group of the EC2 instance. But remember, if you change any security group, the impact will be immediate or it will take time. The impact is immediate or it will take time. Answer is immediate. So if you do any changes in security group, if you change the security group, if you add any inbound rules, if you delete any inbound rules, if you remove any security group to the EC2 instance, it will get immediately affected. It doesn't take time. That is a certification question. So any changes to the security group will be impacted immediately. Hmm? Okay, ma? Okay. This get to Windows password is grayed out. Why? Yes, because that is a Linux incident. So this get Windows password is only for Windows machine, not for Linux. Modify IAM role. Did we attach any IAM role? But can you attach later also? There is a certification question here. Is it possible to detach IAM role to the EC2 instance while EC2 is running? Answer is yes. Answer is yes. See, if you click on modify IAM role, let's say some blah blah role is there. I select it and I update. Can I update it? So roles can be attached and detached to the EC2 instance anytime. So go, where is that? Security, modify role. And can I say no role? Yes. Can I call it as detach? Detach. Updated. Clear na? So next question here. It is possible to attach, detach IAM role to the EC2 instance while it is running. Okay. Nice. So let's select this here, go here, and that is on security. And coming to images and templates. So I have this EC2 instance. I want to take the backup of this EC2 instance. What is the backup of the EC2 instance called? Image. How to take an image? Here, click on create image. But this image concept, I'll take it later. Create template from instance. What is the template called? Very good, Nana. What is that? Launch template. So now let's say I have this Linux instance. I want to launch same configuration Linux EC2 instance multiple times. Will you, okay, let's say I want 10 EC2 instances with the same configuration. Would you go and launch 10 machines one by one manually? What you do? Create a template and from that template, launch 10 machines in one shot. What does the launch template contains? The 7 steps. So this Linux EC2 instance, we have launched EC2 instance, no? We have given all the information, correct? One question for you. This launch template contain instance data, na? Does the launch template contain instance data? No, only the 7-step configuration. And if you want to take, if you want to take a template which contain data, then what is it called? Image, AMI. That AMI contain volumes also, but does the launch template contain volumes? Data doesn't contain, it contains only configurations. So here, launch, create image contains data. Launch template doesn't contain data. So write down image contains data. Where in EBS? Volumes. Launch templates contains only configurations, not data. Oh, okay. And then here, next here is launch more like this. What is that? Launch more. I don't want to create a template. I saw a Linux instance. I want to launch immediately right now. Launch more like this. Launch template. This one is you are creating a template for future purpose, maybe for next purpose. Launch more like this, meaning immediately you're launching it. If you click on launch more like this, see, directly it will load all the configuration of that Linux instance and click on launch. Launch more like this means immediately on the spot you're launching it. Huh? Includes volume, but not the data. Let's come down. It says 10 GB, but does it contain the data inside it? No. It contains, it should have a root volume of 10 GB. That is launch more like this. Clear, Nana? Coming to monitoring, these are all related to monitoring. Get system logs. What is that? Get system logs. System logs meaning, actually it's not required for us. When you launch the EC2 instance, EC2 instance is nothing but a code in the backend. It's a code only. When the code executes, this EC2 instance will get launched. How is it getting launched? That is, the logs is for that. System logs. If we click on it, this is a system logs. But do we have any use of this? But here, did I ask you, did I say this? AWS is using what virtualization technology in the backend? Ah, very good, Zen. Do you see? Detected virtualization, Zen. So this is, AWS is launching the EC2 instance and the logs for that. And for you, make sure if you come down, make sure it should be in which state? Login state. If you see like this, that meaning machine is ready to log in. Okay. That is system logs. This is funny. Get instant screenshot. What is that? Correct. This system logs is for troubleshooting purpose, Nana. So that meaning you have launched EC2 instance, but it is not launched properly. You're not able to log in. Check the logs. Get instant screenshot. What is that? Screenshot. Okay. You have locked your laptop. And when you touch your laptop, what does it show? Ready to log in or not? It says press Control Alt Delete. Yes or no? What you are just clicking in, it is coming the login page. Yes or no? But on the left side, it says please press Control Alt Delete to unlock your laptop. So whenever you see press Control Alt Delete, that means your laptop is ready to log in or not. But if your laptop shows line blue color, that this and then that command is all these things, that machine is ready to log in, that meaning the system is crashed. So how do you know this EC2 instance is in working state or not? You can see the face of the machine. So do you see? Get instance screenshot. If you click on it, see it is ready to log in or not. That is for Linux. I'll show you for Windows also. Get instance screenshot. Do you see? If you see like this, it's ready to log in or not? Just in case, if you see all lines blue color or something in the command prompt in the DOS format, that meaning your machine is crashed. Understood? That is called instance screenshot. Manage detail monitoring. Will you enable detail monitoring? No. Alarms will see in CloudWatch. EC2 serial console. This is not for you. Serial console meaning when I was working in data centers, so what we do is people are not able to connect to the machines remotely. So sometimes what we need to do is we need to take our laptops, connect to a serial port directly to the machine, wire to wire. And then we do the troubleshooting. In movies, you see that the lines will go up. So we'll get all these things in command prompt. So if you want to troubleshoot, or if you want to directly connect to the machine, this is the serial console, the latestly launched. So just in case if you are not able to log in, if you want to troubleshoot on the operating system level, then go for serial console. Yes, I think Vijay and Anil, we both are on the same page. No, this replace root volumes. When we come to the volume section, I'll talk about the root volumes concepts. But is it clear? Guys, I gave you each and every options. I don't think so. No one will tell like this. All option by option, option by option. Right? So you understand all these things here? Okay, na? So is it clear? Any questions? And by the way, for this EC2 instance, public elastic IP is associated. No. Can you disassociate? How? Go to elastic IP. Here, release. Disassociate elastic IP. Click on disassociate. Now it is in ideal state. Is it good to keep it in ideal state? And what we need to do is release. Release is nothing but delete. Release is nothing but click on release, and you don't have any IPs now. And if you go back, and it will automatically contain one public IP will be assigned automatically. I'll stop it here. Question. Okay. So we'll be able to do these practicals. So it's very easy. So let me open the tasks. Should I put the task? Oh, do you see? Okay. So these are the tasks. Quickly see. Nana, can you go and launch Windows 2022 EC2 instance? Can you launch Windows EC2 and connect to it? Can you launch Linux EC2 instance to connect to it? Can you download PuTTY generator, convert it? And I gave all the steps also how to convert. Next, can you try to stop and start the and reboot the EC2 instance and see public IP address changes or not? Nana, I gave reboot also. Oh, I'll give. Okay. Can you tell me tomorrow? The question here is, if you reboot, what are you observing? I want you to tell tomorrow. If you reboot, and that is in the backend. But from the console here, if you reboot, you should observe something. What is that observation? You tell me tomorrow. Okay. Okay. See here. Try to stop and start the EC2 and see private IP is changing or not. Assign elastic IP and try to stop and start. EIP will change or not. Disassociate elastic IP instance and release it to AWS. Can you create a launch template? Launch template. How do you know how to create launch template? Actions. Create template. Oh, click on it. Click on it. Give the name. Call my template. Huh? Come down. Come down. Come down. All the information. Just click on create template. That's it. And what is where do you see on the left side we have launch template. From here, can you launch EC2 instances? Launch instance from template. Okay. So I'm deleting it. So creates launch template here. And then review all the options in action section. So I showed you one by one, no? Review it. And again, enable shutdown behavior to stop and terminate. Log into the Windows EC2 and shut down and see what is happening. Terminate finally EC2 instance. If you have protection enabled, disable that and then terminate. And finally, I'll show you how to terminate the machines. See here. Select this EC2 instances and then go here and then terminate. Click on terminate. Guys, when you are done with your practicals, so what you need to do is you need to, I do see the graphs. Okay. So once you complete it, and what is this here? Shutting down, and then it will come to terminate it. So once you are done with the practicals, you need to terminate the machines or clean it up, everything that what you did. If you follow me, you will not get bills. I'm telling you. Please try to follow what I'm saying. Once you're done with it, and now what is here? Terminated, both are terminated. So once you're done with what you need to do, go to dashboard. Where you need to go is to dashboard. And you see refresh. Refresh this. And everything should be 0 except key pair and security groups. Except key pair and security group. And we have placement group 1. So should I go and delete or not? Go ahead and then delete it. Come back, again go to dashboard, refresh it. Everything is 0 except key pair and security. And I see 2 instances here. Go inside it, and those are terminated. So no problem. And these 2 will be disappeared after 5 to 10 minutes. Automatically, it will get disappeared. So if you come back here, everything should be 0 except key pairs and security group. Make sure that once you are done with the practicals, terminate everything, come back here and check all the things. If you follow, you don't get any kind of bills. Even 10 rupees also you will not get. Okay. So there are a couple of questions here. Sir, when we launch EC2 instances and give size, it conduct internal storage of PC or not? What is that? It conduct internal storage of PC. I didn't understand that question, Anil. Sir, can we do the homework tomorrow so that we can watch the videos and do simultaneously? No, you don't need to see. I don't like to go through the videos and do simultaneously what I'm clicking. Click here, I click that, you click here. I click that, you click. No, that is not good. You know the technical things. And all the practice is injected in your brains or not? I want you to go, open the task and open the browser, go it and do it. If at all you get any doubt, then refer the video. Don't be a step master. Did I tell you what is step master? Huh? Did I tell you step master? No, huh? Step master meaning what? Johnny master. Shekhar master. Huh? Kurchini. So, whatever the choreographer is saying, the hero heroine will do the same steps. Yes or no? And here also, let's say, if I give any software to you to install, what will you do in your laptop? You double click it and click on what? Next, 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 until you see finish, you will be clicking on next only. Yes or no? But do you know what is happening if you click next? Do you read what is there on the console? Blindly next. Once you see finish, you'll feel like you saw God. Amma, finish came, I click on it. That is called step master. That meaning you're following the steps. I don't want you to be a step master. I want you to be a technical master. Technical masters, what they do is they don't go with the steps. They'll think, analyze, and then do it. Let's say if you have a software, if you click on next, you need to read what is happening. If you click on next, what is happening? Maybe system get correct or not. Anything can happen, no? So if you blindly click on next, you don't learn anything. For that reason, I'm going with each and every option here. Okay? So don't go through the videos. Just go it. If you have any questions, just refer the videos. Otherwise, check with the mentors. Okay, na? Okay. No problem. So those, if you want to follow the video, no problem. Just wait it and then do it. Okay. Try to do it by yourself. And whichever the things that you're not able to do, just keep it aside and watch it. Sir, I'm getting convenient pricing calculator for storage. Actually, I need 500 GB storage. Okay. So there is a calculator, Hari Prasad. Just go to Google and just type. There is a AWS estimate is there. Screenshot. Take the screenshot. Hari Prasad, go to Google and just type AWS price calculator. Just go through the link and just give the 500 GB there. Select EC2 service and just give the 500 GB storage and see, and you'll see the price. But if I want, so now it is time is running out, right? So try it out. Okay. Anil Kumar, if you Okay, Anil Kumar is asking, if I launch an EC2 instance, we have given 10 GB, 30 GB, no? That is taking from our laptop? No, that is not from our laptop. So that is from AWS EBS volumes. It is not from our laptop, not your hard disk, Anil. Okay. Okay, Nana. Great. So I'll upload this into the Google Classroom. Please try to finish all your practicals by tomorrow. Guys, I will be very strict on practicals because every day you'll get the practicals. Please don't stack it up. Complete all the practicals. And tomorrow we have class, Saturday. Okay. Tomorrow we class and we'll continue the practicals on it. And please don't miss the class because practicals are very important. Very important. Labs. Okay. Can I get a final CC for today, please? CC with smile. Great. That is all, guys, for today. Which one, sir? You're getting my message. You're not. Kalyana Sundari. I don't know whether I missed it or not. Kalyana Sundari is asking, can you please repeat one time to connect from Mac? I already told how to connect to the Mac, right? So just go to instances, select his, click on connect. Now it is grayed out because it is terminated. Click on connect, and there will be a SSH command is there. Take that SSH command, open your Mac, open your terminal, and just open the terminal where you have the PEM file downloaded. From there, you need to connect. Okay. That is all, guys. Let's connect tomorrow with the next topic. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Have a nice day tomorrow. Good night.